Welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea. I thought it might be useful to just explain how Hostess codes work and how by using a Hostess code you can get a share of some freebies each month. What I do is I set up a Hostess code, which is like a code for a group buy-in. So if I was to have a party, say a sales party in a house, I would, everybody who was at that party, I'd give them the code and ask them to do their ordering under that code. And I'd place orders for them under that code and things like that. And then I also place my orders under that code. So what happens is by buying together, we generate rewards. And what I do, it's up to the hostess what they do with them. They can spend them all on themselves. They can do whatever they like with them. But what I do is I share out my rewards. So I buy stuff that we all have a share in. I have a share of it, and my customers who have bought under that code that month get a share of it. And it doesn't matter whether you spent £20 or £200, you still get an equal share. It's just a gratitude thing from me. It just helps to build your stash. It gives you samples of things that you might want to try out. And I usually buy, I always buy those things from current stock. I might send out a thank you gift for placing an order to a new customer, and that might be something from Retired. It might be a pack of embellishments or something like that. So what happens is when you go to order, you enter that Hostess code, which is always published on my blog. I don't always share it under videos, but it's always published on my blog, and it will be shared under this video. My blog is craftylittle.blog.com. That's my paper crafting blog, and it's up on the left hand side of the blog post, I think. And then what happens is when you place that order, you can either have the order sent to me so that you don't have to pay any postage and packing, or you can have it sent directly to you and you pay your postage and packing. So what I managed to get this month for my customers was a share of DSP. I try to get things that will coordinate, so I tend to try to go with a suite. So this is from the Happiness Balloon suite, and this is the cardstock. Get my words out in a minute. And so what each customer is going to get is 2 sheets of Call Me Clover, which is the green, 2 sheets of Lovely Lipstick, which is the pink, and 2 sheets of Night of Navy. So everybody will get a share. I cut it down. It comes as a 12 by 12, but I cut it down to a 6 by 6. So everyone will get a share of the Happiness Blooms DSP. They get a 6 by 6 of each design there. And then also in the Happiness Blooms collection, they'll get 2 meters of the Calypso Coral satin ribbon, which is absolutely beautiful. And also they will get a strip of the Happiness Blooms enamel dots, which are super tiny. There they are, very small, but you'll get a strip of those as well. So that's how many. You'll get 6 of each colour, so you get 30 of those. And then on top of that, you will get a share of Needlepoint Nook DSP. Again, they're cut down into 6 by 6s, and you'll get 1 of each of those double-sided designs. And to go with the Needlepoint Nook, you'll also get some other little buttons. It's just 1 each of Petal Pink, Sahara Sand, and Very Vanilla. They were, I didn't buy those, they were sent to me by accident, and so I've shared them out. And then on top of that, you'll also get a 6 by 6 of the All My Love DSP. 1 of each of those. So that's 3. Then I thought I'd share out some celebration bits and bobs. So I'm sending out a share of the botanical butterflies because I know it's on back order and it's a bit frustrating. So I'm sending out a share of that. And I'm also sending out a share of the lovely foils, the Grapefruit Grove and, is it Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick. So there's 2 sheets, 6x6s of each of those. So that's what's gone out to my customers. So buying together has enabled each of my customers to get all this as a freebie, which is fabulous. I'd be really chuffed. Well, I'm chuffed because I got it as a freebie as well. So yeah, we all win. So if you do want to place an order, and you know I'm not a hard sell demo by any stretch of the imagination, but if you do want to place an order, then do use that Hostess code. And whether you're placing it with me or with anyone else, you might have seen other demonstrators, your demonstrator even, advertising a Hostess code, talking about Hostess code, and you might think, what on earth are they talking about? I've no idea what they're talking about. Well, this is what we're talking about, and it's always pays. I mean, it is not every demonstrator does the same thing. It's up to the demonstrator what they do with it, and you have to have total sales over £150 before you start to earn any rewards. So if you didn't, in a month, if you didn't make sales of £150 between yourself and your customers, then you wouldn't accrue any awards. So if I don't have rewards, I tell my customers I haven't got any rewards. Unfortunately, we haven't made the minimum, so there's no rewards this month. But I might send something that I've got from my stash as a little thank you anyway. So yeah, so that's what's going out today to my customers. And I've also got some a bigger customer pack that's going out to a customer who asked for her delivery to be sent to me to save on postage and packing. So you can always do that as well. That's another way of getting more for less. And you know me, I like if you do have any questions, just let me know, because like I say, I don't really push things. So this is a bit unusual for me. Anyway, I'll see you again very soon, and thank you for watching. Bye.